guys are there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We all are aware that Africa, if we look at the pyramid of citizens of the world, we Africans, we are at the bottom of the pyramid. A lot of scholars have given reasons why this is so. A lot of theories too have also gone into it. And even if you look, the kind of education, the Western education, is that Africa is painted at the least of all. It is believed that the lighter your skin, the more intelligent you are. And that's scientifically, that's a fallacy that the world knows about, but nobody is ready to change it because nobody cares about Africa. That is why when you listen to the Black Life Movement, these are the things they're saying. If the reverse was the case, you will see professors coming out from different school of thought telling us the fallacy of the lighter your color, the more intelligent you are. So I begin to wonder, most of the books written by Black scholars, in most cases, this book will not be allowed to see the light of day. In most cases, these scholars will not be recognized. In most cases, there will be twats as professors who are drunks, who have had issue with their family. They try as much as possible to paint them to the wall as people who have not been responsible, even to their own family. That is how the world has always treated Africa. I know this. I've lived in about 6 countries in Europe. Even the educational standard, the Western education, what does it teach us? The exploration of the whites, the traveling to the moon, to the Mars by the white man, the invention of ampicillin by a white man, the industrial revolution, how the white man was able to change the world. You see, and if you look deep down in these scientific evolutions, the black man has always been involved. The black man has always been the point of contact where the whites begin to pick their knowledge from. For example, Egypt. Egypt used to be a capital of the world. Most of these scientific experiments about surgical, beauticians, and all the rest came back, was brought to us by the Egyptians. And where is Egypt? I guess you might not even know that Egypt is in Africa, because they would not tell you so. You see, I was watching a documentary some few days back about clay. It was a Western documentary telling we Africans in the 21st century how a white man has developed that clay could be used in building houses. That this is a great discovery by a white man. I said, sure. Even in my village, my grandmother builds the tent for the fowls with clay mixed with urine from the animals. Even when they want to cook, their stove, the local manufactured stove, is gotten from clay. So I have not known all this. So each time a white man tried to tell me you are at the bottom of the list, I have always replied, yes, because you kept me there. That was what happened on the 31st of December, just a few days ago, last year, 2024. You see, I got this voucher from my workplace. It was £40. At my work, my company has given it to me. Go. That is what is normally obtainable here. Your company will give you a voucher for Christmas. It could be 20, it could be 40, it could be 60, it could even be 800. Some companies go as much as giving their workers £150 of voucher. So this one was a £40 voucher. So what did I do? I told my son to try as much as possible to let me know which supermarkets I can use the voucher for. So when he finally redeemed it, one of the popular supermarket that we patronize, I'll just put the picture here. Sainsbury. I said, "Well, that's a good supermarket. It's large. They've got a lot of varieties. So we could just, it's not as if we needed anything. We've already buy what we needed during the Christmas period. But I just want to make use of this version because even behind this version, I've got a card that if I buy more than £40 for so date to so date, I've got another £10. It's just the market strategy of the supermarket. They usually have another card just to make sure that you keep coming. So it's okay. Let's go and get what we can get to the house. We already have food stuff, everything in the house, but let's just go. Your biscuits can never be too much in the house. Your yogurt can never be too much in the house. Fries, no? Chips and fries will never be too much in your house. So just see if we can see any of these things, we'll just buy. So my son gave me back, put it on my phone. He put it on my phone. He said, okay. So I told my wife, let's go. So we went to this supermarket, Sainsbury in Wolverhampton. We bought something about 50 something, knowing fully well that at the end of the day, we might be asked to pay like 45 because the £40 voucher plus another £10 that comes from the card. So because it was packed full, the supermarket was packed full. All the tails were open. There was a tail that was close to where you have their restaurant. If you know Sainsbury Wolverhampton, so we're the big one, you will understand that the tail very close to the restaurant normally is not being used. But because of so much people that tail was open, and there was a lady, probably about 55 or thereabout, a bulky, an English woman. So since there are only 2 or 3 people there, let's just join them. So we joined them, and we got to our turn. She finished, calculating everything that we've got. Then my wife said, I have a gift card that I'm going to pay with. That was when hair was let loose. She said, no. You cannot pay with gift cards because we had a lot of debt coming from there. I kept quiet. He said, no. How did you get it? That was a question that was beginning to piss me off. How did you get it? I said, madam, I work in a company called in them. And as it is the custom of that company, every end of year, you get a gift card. You redeem it and we'll come here and we'll pay. He said, no, you have to prove how you got it. I said, I'll just explain to you that my company, where I work, gave it to me. Then that was when she started that there have been a lot of issues with this gift card, fraud and all the rest, people coming, buying something, and at the end of the day, the supermarket will discover that it was all fraud. So he now said, get the initial email that was used to redeem it, and let's see how the letter from the authority came to issue. I said, okay. I said, it's in the car. I have to go down. She said, okay. So I walked down. Probably, it could be like 4 minutes or thereabout. You have a big car park behind. I walked down, get my phone. Of lately, because of what I've read about phone and the heart of it, the skin, I try not to keep my phone very close to myself. I went to the car, picked the phone. I got up. She said I should show her the email. I was showing her the email. She was still not satisfied. He said, the initial place where you redeem it. So my wife now called my son, so please send us a screenshot of the initial first letter that came. So thank God my son was at home. He now sent through WhatsApp the screenshot to my wife now showed it to this woman. That was when she started. She did not apologize. I was waiting. She was. Well, I'm sorry that I've made you go through all this. It's the new company policies. It's the new company law. We've had a lot of I will have that will have calmed my nerves down. She just acted as if, wow, it's normal. So she started attending to us. So I asked her, Madam, do you know that you have no right to read my personal emails? And she said, I didn't read it. She just showed it to me. I said, yeah, no. So all I wanted her to do was to say, I'm sorry for making you go through all this. That was all. Because if she had said that, I would have not, yes. She was working on the company's instructions. And now that she's refusing to say, oh, I'm sorry, it means that intention was, these guys are black. That's my belief, even up to today. These guys are blacks. These guys are capable of involving in crime. And I'm sure that this vulture that they have, they must have done something criminally to it. That is how I interpreted it. I don't know how you guys might want to interpret it. If you have had similar experience like this before, put it in the comments section. If she was just doing her job, let us know. If you think she was just doing her job, let us know in the comment section. If you think that she has something sinister behind her action. So the supervisor came in and said, the security guy came in. I explained to them. That was why my wife burst out crying. She, oh God, why not just let her do it and let's get her today? I said, no, you know, I will not allow nobody preach to me and go free. I have to let her have a little mercy from me. The next time she is going to address a black man, she will do it with more civility, with more seriousness. Because of my wife just burst out crying now. Oh, everywhere we go, they bring your leg out. I just look. I said, so this is what I was starting like again. I just told the one, I said, well, my email is personal to me. So if he said, but it was you that I said, yes, if I allow you, say it. At the end of the day, you should have apologized and say, I'm sorry for making you go through all this. It's the company's policy. I will have been very satisfied. And it will have killed that in me. That this woman, you're doing all this because you're a racist. That is the word most people don't want to hear. Even this video could be blocked because of that word I've just mentioned. So the question I'm asking was, why are we afraid to discuss this issue? Why are we afraid to discuss this cankerworm that has eaten into our society? I will be happy if there's a world forum calling intellectuals, people from all walks of life, come, discuss. Is racism a threat to the modern day? We should discuss it. We shouldn't run from it. So that, because we are all involved in this. I listened to a professor, an English woman. He said the average European is a racist because of the education he or she had, because of the way he or she had been groomed. If you look at the pyramid, it's the white man at the top there, and Africa at the bottom. The lighter your skin, the more intelligent you are. Is that not the biggest stupid thought that is acceptable in the world? Anyway, this is CineTV. We are back again. And now we are ready. CineTV, we have had a little hitch here and there. The journey from December, January has been a little bit shaky. It has been a little bit windy. It has been rough. But I guarantee you now, we have landed safe and sound. And we will be getting one or two guys to present with us. That's the intention. I'm not going to let this secret out. It could be an African, it could be an Englishman, it could be a Jamaican. Issues that are trending all over the world. Don't forget, this is CineTV. We are global and social commentators. All we do here is preach good news. All we do here is we try to make the world a better place for everybody. All we do here is to make this life easier for all of us. All we do here is to love one another. Love is the greatest of them all. And also, we'll never stop saying that we don't know everything. We are learning as much as you are. And like the saying goes, an educated man is not a man who knows everything. but a man who's curious to know. Your curiosity to know makes you an educated man. That is why we'll be bringing you issues like this day in, day out. Don't forget, Ini TV, Wolf Orlanded. And this is the second program we're doing this year. And you're going to get more of it. Where, for our returning subscribers, we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, but God love you more. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make another video. Until then, we say, choose, ciao, au revoir, adios, bye-bye. Hasta la vista.